Yeah, I feel like it was artificial just to extend.
It's not necessary.
See, okay, this is kind of a story problem for me for this game, and it's so you kind of figure out that when you go to the new islands the first time, you're going back in time, and then when the new island just appears, because you said everything right, technically everyone should just know that island is there.
Really?
Yeah.
But then they don't. They don't fucking know. And they're like, a new island appeared out of nowhere. We've never fucking seen this place before. We were the only island on the fucking planet.
Yeah, you know what?
And then the people who are on that island are like, we've been here the whole time. You guys are just fucking idiots. Like, it's like, what? How do the people who have lived on the island just know that they've been there the whole time? But the people on the main island are just like, you fucking haven't. Why do they have separate memories?
It's like the island in Wonder Woman. Like, it's just there. It's been there the whole time, but you can't see it.
It's like a magic barrier
invisible.
thing. But it's nothing like that is explained.
It's just assumed,
game.
I guess.
They just have separate memories, and it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Would you say they're fragmented memories?
Yes.
You would say that. That is the thing you would say. Yeah. Yeah, you would say that exact phrase. It's
You know what I equate those people to?
What?
Flat Earth theorists.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of like
They fucking are.
Well, they wouldn't be wrong.
Well, it's fucking weird
This
though, because
context.
like,
They all think there's one goddamn continent, and then
Yeah.
when another one appears, it's just nothing to
but
them.
everybody else, every other island is like, yeah, it's been there the whole time. We've been here the whole time. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think there's some
But then the
characters
people-
that actually reference other islands, too.
Yeah.
Like, how would they know?
Yeah.
The fishermen.
There's
Yeah.
like one of the
Fishermen.
first islands that you go back to, like they're like, your island just suddenly appeared, and then they're like, no, we've been here the whole fucking time.
Just forgot about them.
It's like, do you know about our island? It's like, yeah, sure, why not?
It makes sense.
I don't know, man. It doesn't make sense because they're literally going back in time to fix the problem. Mm-hmm. There's more time plot stuff later.
The fun part about that is they go to try and fix it, and what's good with any time-related plot, in time travel, sorry, they don't actually fix some of the goddamn problems. They actually make it worse. Mm-hmm. It's like handing Cliff the goddamn fucking notebook. It's handing them the sports almanac about all the fucking scores. You're not helping. You're hurting this situation.
Yeah.
So, yeah, do we want to get into story? Does Craig want to summarize this up?
Did we finish development?
That is the whole development.
Yeah, let's get into story.
I will simply say one line, and one line only to describe this.
The story.
Yes, 12 islands of side plot and some guy named Orgadermer.
Yeah, that is the plot. I mean, okay, like, we can do a play-by-play of each island if we want, but, like, literally the entirety of the plot is... the first part of the plot is you find a puzzle piece and you go to the ancient temple for some fuck off reason because you're kids and you want to explore, and then you place it on the pedestal and all of a sudden you go back in time and they're just like, oh, we got to figure out how to get home. Then they figure out the puzzles and solve the problem there. They go back and then there's just randomly a fucking island, and then every adult is like, a fucking island just appeared out of fucking nowhere. We gotta go over there and figure out what's happening. And then you go sneak over on your own ship that you just randomly have. And then you figure out that you had gone back in time.
So
yeah, I mean, it's like
I know. If anybody would have a random ass fucking boat at their disposal, it would be the son of a fisherman.
They took a broken boat from one of the king's fleets or whatever those, I think what Kiefer said, and then they fixed it up, and I was like, that's okay. Yeah. They just have it hidden because it's wrong to have it or something. Yeah. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, so the plot is essentially the world is a puzzle. And they found the puzzle piece for the next part of their section of the world.
Yeah. There's a random NPC that guards this area.
Yeah, that fucking weird fairy dude.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought he was going to have more to do with
plot relevance.
Maybe he was the villain the whole time.
Instead of just being a narrator.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I haven't played much of the original. I've only seen a little bit of it, but I believe the pedestals are just there on their own, and that guy is there for you to talk to select where you want to go. Because what I've seen originally is you're moving from room to room to room with all these individual pedestals for you to select which one you want to go inside. Ugh. He seems to be the guy that you streamline to let me just move over to this one by selecting it.
So they created that guy for the sole purpose of streamlining the process of moving between islands.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I appreciate that.
In a way, that's okay, but at the same time, I don't feel like that's much of a time saver. Because if you're literally just wandering through that temple, which has no battles, that's
you
not...
have to go to each pedestal and figure out which one had the fragment in it.
Well, I mean, if they're color-coded like they were in the 3DS, then you know what one you have to,
Of the 5 other pedestals you'd still need to go select from.
You can
I'm saying it's a little bit of a time save.
I mean,
that's all.
Maybe, but, as far as, what they could have done... That seems pretty, bare minimum.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Especially when they created a new character to just, I mean, yeah, I am too, but it just seems like...
But give him more of a
for convenience to let the guys know that, hey, you're going to the past.
I would have preferred... I would have preferred they just cut out, a third of the game. No,
really?
2/3 of the game, really? And then just had that be, side questy stuff.
I would agree with a third of the game.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so the actual plot, any plot relevant things that happen in Emberdale and then the last 20 hours of the game.
Yeah.
That's pretty much true.
And then it's
mostly side plot.
That 2/3 of the game is side plot, which you could easily cut out. You can go explore the other islands if you want. You can find the puzzle pieces to the other islands on the islands that you go to for the main story, and then just explore each of the things. Because each of the islands you go to anyway is its own kind of closed off story that is touched vaguely by some ominous being, and that's why it's the main plot. So it's okay, so it's a very episodic game.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that
has no real overarching story other than the devil is just messing with people,
and they don't even say his name
for literally no reason.
They don't even say his name until the last 20 hours of the game.
Yeah, that's when they when they reveal who it is. Then they're oh yeah, that's the guy, that's the demon lord.
Yep.
No, Orgadamer.
Orgadamer. Yeah, revealed to be the demon lord.
God, they all have fucking stupid names Orgadamer, Mortimer, fucking whatever the other guys were. At least the first guy was just demon, the Dragon Lord. Yeah, I'm just Dragon Lord. That's my name. First name Dragon, last name Lord.
So you're saying when we review 8, you don't like Dolmegas?
Dolmegas is fine.
Okay. So yeah, pretty much it's when you restore the whole entire world, you actually get some plot. Yeah. You end up figuring out about the Demon Lord, who disguised himself as God and seals several of the islands away once again.
Yeah.
Because, extending out the game.
For, more repetition than was already happening.
I did like that story element, but just repeats of what happened earlier.
So you end up having to find the elemental spirits, wind, fire, earth, and water. So,
yeah,
that was
They're
That was
useful
fun. That's
too.
when the game really started kicking up for me. To be honest,
Yeah,
Like,
that's
the
when it
last third of the
started.
game
That's when it
is
started
really
picking
great.
up.
So what was
he
that,
ends
like the last 15 hours?
up- I'd say 20.
20 hours?
Yeah, he ends up raising
Yeah,
his dark
about 20
palace, and
hours.
with the aid of the Flying Rock, the party confronts him in the final battle.
The Flying Rock.
And one of the easiest final bosses in the series.
Unless
My
you're
opinion.
underleveled, which I
He
was.
under level, huh? But, yeah. It's,
I had to go back and grind for like 10 or 15 more levels.
yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't bad though. There was metal slimes all over.
There were a lot of metal slimes.
How did you feel about the first Orgrimmar fight? Because I got stuck on him for a bit, actually, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Remember when you face him the first time and then he says, oh, wait, boom, I'm resurrected.
He beat me once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I lost that fight like 1 or 2 times.
Not too bad though, overall.
They end up reuniting with the present-day roamers in a ceremony to revive God, with Aish dancing in the vestment of virtue and Crispin playing the Torban of truth. The Almighty is revived. However, unbeknownst to the party, is really him
How
in
can God
disguise.
die?
He didn't technically die.
But they
dissipated.
revived him.
He ran out of energy. That's what I got out
Well,
of it.
wouldn't we get
So
the
what?
same
He was
thing
just
in-
asleep.
Yeah, that's why they had to do the ceremony, because he was asleep.
There's a lot of rituals in this game.
Ceremony of the alarm clock.
What I don't understand is why they needed the ceremony to bring back Ogre Demir or whatever his name is. Because, like, that's when he reappears as God. But, like, he wasn't dormant before.
Oh, hi there. I hope you enjoyed this clip from Puff Puff Hour, a Dragon Quest podcast. If you happen to like what you see, you should subscribe. We have full podcast episodes detailing the main series of Dragon Quest 1 through 11. Oh yeah, and if you like the content, you should check out our other shows from All Out Geekdom Entertainment. We have Nude Clan and Ultima Final Fantasy, the ultimate Final Fantasy podcast. Or, Dragon Quest.